Hello guys, and welcome to another video. This will just be a kind of video of my thoughts on some more trailers and even some of the episodes summaries that came out. We have the summaries for the first 3 episodes of Housebroken. So the first episode is titled "Who's a Good Girl?" This is the pilot episode of Housebroken, and it'll be the broadcast premiere, which premieres tonight on Fox. So if you're watching this video on the day it's premiering, make sure to watch it at 9 p.m. tonight, and you can watch it on Hulu on June 1st. I don't think it will be on Tubi because this is a Capitol production, so I'm not even sure if it'll stay on Hulu after season 1. Like, if it gets to season 2, it might go somewhere else. It all depends if Hulu's willing to pay Capitol to keep it, because Capitol owns the show. But Dan Harmon's show, Crapopolis, which is premiering in summer of 2022, will be on Tubi because that's Fox owned. But Housebroken won't be on Tubi. So, anyways, the summary for Who's a Good Girl. Honey is thrown into a dog midlife crisis after the death of her friend and the sudden appearance of a hot, mysterious coyote in the neighborhood. And Shell finds love from an unlikely source. So, to be honest, for this one, I'm not really looking forward to the subplot, mainly because, based on all the ads that I've seen almost every ad for Housebroken. I'm pretty sure I've seen every one, and I feel like the turtle, Shell's the turtle, I feel like him falling in love with the shoe is going to get old real fast. Mainly because, okay, you know, it's kind of based on that meme that went viral of a turtle actually humping a shoe or like making love with a shoe. It's actually based on a real thing. But I just feel like it'll be just like, it'll be a one-time joke that's kind of funny, but then if they keep doing it, it's going to get old relatively quickly. So I'm hoping that hopefully this is just a one-time thing and they don't, you know, and they do different things with the character. But I think the Honey plot might be pretty good, mainly because I think Honey so far is probably the only interesting character in the show. Well, I mean, I think Elsa's okay, but we don't know much about her. I'm not too much of a fan of Chief, but I know a lot of people don't like Chief mainly because all of the gross out humor comes from him. So I can see why people don't like Chief. I wouldn't say that I hate Chief, but I'm not. I wouldn't say that I'm sold on Chief yet. Legit, the only character I'm sold on Housebroken is Honey, mainly because she's easily the most interesting character. So I'm looking forward to her plot. So this will be the series premiere, Who's a Good Girl, which will air tonight on Fox. The second episode, which will air June 7th, is called Who Did This? And the episode summary is, Honey refuses to go outside after a groomer gives her a humiliating new haircut. And Diablo's the dog that paces around in circles, is introduced to a strange new creature who causes him to break the rule of being a pet, like the true cardinal rule. So, I mean, to be honest, I don't really like Diablo that much either, so again, Honey will probably be the only one I'm kind of looking forward to. And to be honest, I feel like they might end up renaming him or something because of that lawsuit with Blizzard, which I'm sure has already been settled and stuff like that. But you know, there's a lot of controversy. Well, you know, between Fox and Blizzard, there's controversy within that name because Blizzard is a $1 billion franchise. I mean, Diablo is a $1 billion franchise owned by Blizzard. So yeah, not much. So, I think this episode will be better than the first one, at least. And then Who's Wild is the third episode, which is airing June 14th. Honey invites a raccoon to join the group, but he has a wild nature instead of their domesticated nature, and Tabitha decides to tap into her animal nature. I think I'm kind of looking forward to the Tabitha plot, mainly because I feel, because I do like Sharon Horgan's voice. Her voice as Dagmar in Disenchantment is just fantastic. I know I was supposed to do a video on Disenchantment, but it never happened. But and I don't think it ever will. I just feel like there's too many people covering Disenchantment, first of all, and then also it's not really a priority for me to finish it, so it'll probably never happen. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Who's Wild probably the most, because it sounds the most interesting. I like the idea of inviting a stranger into a group. It's kind of like, oh, the new kid, and then they kind of do things with it. So I'm looking forward to that. As for the trailers, they haven't been really doing all that much. Like, there's one meet Shell, and then it talks about, he's old, he's scared, he likes inanimate objects. I mean, to be honest, he's probably the least interesting character so far. Like, out of the ones we know, other than maybe Max. I mean, I feel like Max isn't interesting at all. Mainly because, from what I've got from Max, is he just explains all the jokes, which I feel might get kind of old. Well, I mean, it kind of already is old, because I don't like it when jokes are explained to me. It's a problem I have with Modern Family Guy. So, but we'll see. And if you didn't know who Max was, Max is the pig. In a lot of the trailers, they use the check me out pig in a blanket. That's Max. He explains the joke about him curling up into a blanket, hence why he's explaining the joke. So yeah, we'll have to see when the series premieres tonight. Even though it's only one episode, it'll give me a kind of good look into how it's going to be. You know, even if it's terrible, I'm still going to watch it. Because I'm not the person who quits a show after one episode, let alone 2, 3, 4. Like, I'm definitely gonna watch at least all of season 1 and some of season 2 if it happens. If it doesn't improve by season 2, then like maybe halfway I'll probably drop it. But I'll be giving it at least 15, 16 episodes at least. So if I don't like it, then it's probably just not for me. But I hope people like this show. I hope it actually gets renewed, because even if I'm not a fan of the show, it's nice to see people have work, have things to do. That would be nice. So, just another quick video on Housebroken. What are your thoughts on it? Tell me them in the comments, of course, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
The new Fox comedy Housebroken is so funny.
Sorry, that laugh got away from me.
It should come with a warning.
Where's the adult supervision?
All new Monday on Fox. Group therapy is in session.
Check me out, pig in a blanket.
Because these animals have issues.
Let's make the most of this day.
Housebroken premieres May 31st on Fox.
Good time. Da da da